Hey, it's the middle of May already. At least for me it is. And that means it's MerMay. MerMay is the first monthly drawing challenge that I've ever done, and it totally made me fall in love with all sorts of drawing challenges. So since 2018 I attempted every MerMay and created many of my favorite drawings of the year. As you can see in the little slideshow through my Instagram page here. As a little child, I watched The Little Mermaid almost every day on videotape, and I think I annoyed my whole family by doing that. I really cannot explain why I loved it so much. I was just fascinated by it. And somehow the fascination for mer people is still strong in me. I really think monthly drawing challenges like this are super helpful to improve really quickly and draw a lot. So of course I'm doing MerMay again this year, and I'm happy to show you some of the illustration I created during the first week. However, I wasn't able to do a finished illustration every day, and I'm going to only use the prompts that I like in a way that is the most fun to me. So I'm using the official prompt list as well as this amazing one from About Rainbow 75 on Instagram. I like this prompt list because it has a different type of fish or sea creature for every day, and I really like to design my mer people out of existing creatures from life, so this is perfect for me. The prompts for day 1 were angelic and koi fish. I saw an image of a vibrant red koi fish on a dark background on Pinterest, and that inspired me to do something a little bit different for these prompts. I think usually koi fish aren't the type of fish that you find deep underwater, but my little mermaid here doesn't really care. I liked the idea of giving her fins that look like wings a little bit, and place a shine of light above her head indicating a halo, since the prompt was angelic. It's definitely more of a dark, deep sea angel than a heavenly one, but I really like the design. And I especially like the rim light I did in this illustration. It makes the character pop out from the background so much, and it just looks really cool. And for day 2, the prompts were eager and bluefish. I only took slight inspiration from the bluefish for this design, since it's not the most interesting looking type of fish, but I still find it very pretty. For the second prompt, eager, I had this idea of an energetic mermaid in mind, who is really eager to get on with her next mission, whatever that might be. I wanted to show her excitement in her expression, which I think I managed to do quite well. That's why this is my favorite drawing of the week. I just love her. I mean, just look at her. She's so pretty and has so much personality, and I really love the colors. Absolutely gorgeous. I only can say it once more. I'm so happy with this illustration. next prompts were anglerfish and sweet, and I immediately had to think of an anglerfish inspired character that I created during last year's month. It's not the typical creepy anglerfish design, but a really sweet and young little friend who likes pretty things and who is always on the look for something beautiful in the deep dark sea, where most things seem so terrifying. I had some difficulties with the pose, but after looking up a reference it went a little bit better. Usually I use these monthly challenges to find out how far I've come with my skills at drawing from memory, but I still take references to guide me when I feel like I need them. Oh, and of course I look up references for the different types of fish. I mean, who knows what they look like? After I finished my third creation, I skipped a day and went on to day 5 with the prompts lunch break and ribbon eel. So I don't think I've seen a ribbon eel before, but they look really interesting and have lovely vibrant colors. And they are shaped like a ribbon, hence their name. They just look really cool. Unfortunately, I was a little bit art blocked while doing this one. My brain was just like, I'm not going to tell you how to draw things today. Stupid hands, you have to do this without me. If you are doing something creative yourself, you've probably experienced something like that before, right? Sometimes your brain is just like, nope. Anyway. I tried my best and experimented with brushes and so on until I managed to create an illustration I'm quite happy with. I like how it looks a little bit like it's made with watercolors. At the end of the first week I felt like being loose and sketchy because of the struggles thanks to my art block brain. So I started with sketching the mermaid that I missed out on day 4. They are inspired by a black sea bass, which actually looks quite elegant, as if they would wear some sort of dress or suit with glitter sequins or something like that. So I decided to give this mermaid an extravagant pose and expression to go with that fancy vibe. I mean, it's just a colored sketch, but I hope the idea translates anyway. The prompt I used for day 6 was the shark sucker, and this turned out to be my least favorite design of this week. It ended up being very boring and messy, and you can really see that I put the least effort into this one. But well, not every drawing you make can be a great one, right? I also was too lazy to look up a reference for the pose, and since I hardly ever draw a character from behind, I don't really know how to draw them well from that angle. Well, it's just something more to practice and improve on in the future. For the last day of the first week of MerMay, I've created a wonderful, provocative pufferfish character. I had so much fun drawing her. I really enjoyed the different shape because she doesn't really have a typical mermaid tail. And yeah, probably because of that, I'm really happy with her design. Also, I like her expression. Doesn't she look just super strong? I really wouldn't wanna mess with her at all. And that's a wrap. This was my first week of MerMay 2021. Are you doing MerMay or any other challenge? If yes, let me know. Which one are you doing and how's it going? Feel free to share your work with me, I'd really love to see it. The second week of MerMay isn't going as well. I still feel very art-blocked, but I'm hoping that I'll get back on track soon. Until then, remember to be kind to yourself and others. Bye!